Hello people of YouTube and welcome to my kitchen. The recipe we are making today is an old-fashioned sweet treat. Apple cinnamon cookies. Soft and buttery, these delicious cookies are loaded with chunks of fresh apples and aromatic cinnamon. Perfect to enjoy at any time of the day. And it's time for what, my friend Lakis? For cookies! We love cookies! And these cookies have the essence of healthy inside them. Yes, because actually we're using fresh apples to make these cookies. So the first thing we have to do is to peel the apples. I have one red and one green, and this is for a purpose. Why, Lakis? For the taste. Actually, the taste is not something that you can easily understand in a baked recipe with apples. It's for the texture, my friend. The red apples have the ability actually to become a puree inside the oven. And the green apples have the ability to remain still in the oven. So we want both. We want one for the texture to become smooth, nice and juicy, the red one, and we want the bits of the apples inside, so we're using actually and the green one, okay? So we use both. If you want to use only green apples or red apples, you can do it. It's okay. The recipe will be successful with the same color of apples, but I'm doing that for a variety. Now, what I'm doing, I'm grating the apples because I want to take off the excess liquid. Just remember, in recipes like this, cookies and cakes, one amount of liquid can absorb about 2 amounts of flour. So we don't want a lot of flour in this recipe. We want the juiciness and the yumminess from the apples. Now, the apples are ready. As you can see, I already grate them. And I will squeeze a little bit to take off the most of the excess liquid. Not all of it, but as you can see, they're quite juicy, huh? Now, let's carry on with the recipe. This one, I will use it after because it's a nice apple juice. I can use it for my snack later. Now, the apples are here and let's add all the other ingredients inside that bowl. First of all, we have to add a little bit of, a little bit of fat. We want to make cookies, we want fat in. If you don't want to use butter and you want to use a margarine or a vegetable oil, you can do it, it's okay. Now, I will add the brown sugar, the raisins, some cinnamon and some ginger powder to give some taste. And before I add the dry ingredients, I have to make sure that all these ingredients are combined. No mixer needed. We just want to mix everything together first. And now we have a nice paste with apples, raisins, brown sugar and spices. We almost finished. Actually, I will bring my tray here with the parchment because I'm ready to bake. And now we will add the rest of the ingredients, the flour and the oats, okay? Now I think I need to wear my gloves. And it's time to squeeze everything together. As you can see, everything going well inside this bowl. The recipe is ready. And I will divide my mixer in half. The half of it is for one tray and the other half is for another tray. Now, with this half, we want to make 9 cookies. So I will take some little balls here. 1, 2, 8, 9, a little bit more here, a little bit more here, a little bit more here, okay, a little bit more here. Now, shape a nice bowl, put it in brown sugar, only to one side, turn it around, press it, done. The second one, the same. Press it, done. The next one, you can do this recipe any time of the day, my friend Lakis, because it's quite easy. Of course, the brown sugar on top is optional. If you want, don't add it. But we're adding brown sugar on top to make them more crunchy, okay? And now it's time for the oven. We never cook 2 trays at the same time. One tray every time because we want to make them sexy and nice. My oven is preheated to 180 degrees Celsius set to fan, and I want my rack to be at the highest level and the tray at the highest level to cross the air underneath the pan and make them crispy, okay? Now, for how long I'm about to cook them, like this? 20 minutes should be okay. If your oven is not good, maybe you will need 25. So I will bake the first tray and the second tray, and I will show you how they look like after a while. And the apple cookies are ready. Yumminess, sexiness, and juiciness in the same cookie. As you can see, they're quite crispy underneath. And this is because the tray was at the highest level. You have to remember that. Now, before I try, I have to tell you that these cookies are absolutely stunning, amazing, and very, very tasty. You have to do this recipe. You have to make comments under the video and share this lovely recipe with your friends. Maybe make some cookies and share it to the neighborhood because you can do it. You have 18 pieces of apple cookies with this batch and you can share it to everywhere, right? Right, so I will share some of those with you guys, and till next time, bye bye, Gya σας.